Robin. Wow. Here's your key.
Thank you very much.
Yes. This is your new home. It's so beautiful.
It is. I loved it from the first moment I saw it.
So, Robin, you're here. You're in your new home. Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
How are you feeling?
Excited, a little overwhelmed. Thought, is this day coming, and very excited, just overjoyed to be able to own a home.
Is it your first time?
It is. I'm 47 years old, and I raised 2 children on my own, and had some credit challenges along the way. And so, this is really a dream come true.
That's amazing. We love to hear that. Yeah, so you raised 2 children on your own, and now you're raising more children, right?
Yes. So, my husband, I got married in 2019, and we have 2 grandchildren, ages 3 and 5. And so we have a split custody with the other grandparents 50% of the time. And so we really needed more room. Originally, we thought, let's downsize, and we're a smaller family now. But when that came about, we decided that we really needed some more room, and this is the ideal home for us.
That's so great. How did you find out about Coody Co?
Honestly, I just Googled. When I could not qualify for a traditional loan or FHA because of my credit, although I had the income, and I'm like, what do I do? And so I Googled and found y'all out of Austin, and I said they're fairly close to me, and thought I look into it and see what happens. So
awesome. What were some of the things that you were concerned about, like objections you or your husband might have had that you were nervous, like this is a new type of loan or anything like that you had to overcome, and how did you overcome it?
Yeah, so when we first Googled it, we were like, is this really for real? Are they just going to take the money and we're not going to get a house? And so that was one of my husband's concerns, because he's very conservative, and so in his thinking. And I said, no, honey, it's going to work out. They're for real, And I looked up some articles and things online, and I'm like, this really is a good program, and I think that, it would be a good fit for us.
Awesome. And was there anything that anybody on our team said that helped you understand, what made it legit or a good program for you?
Yeah, so I will say Melissa along the way was always very responsive. Any kind of questions I had, she was able to answer them in a very professional manner that helped me understand the program even fully, more fully than I already did. And she always made me feel comfortable.
That's awesome. Yeah, she's great. We're lucky to have her. How many houses did you look at before you found this one?
I probably looked at about 10 of them, because there's a very short selection in this school district, and the school district is very important to me for the grandkids. They just were not what I was looking for. I wanted something that was very well maintained, but yet still somewhat affordable, and spacious as well. And this really gave me a lot of what I was looking for: the outdoor space, the shop for my husband, the large kitchen area, the larger bedrooms, and the wood grain tile throughout that was really important to me.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. What does your hubby do in the shop?
Oh, well, he just tinkers.
Awesome.
He's a carpenter by trade, but so, he's probably going to have some honey-do lists of things to build for me.
That's so cool. And you have how many grandkids?
2.
Awesome. They're going to be so happy. You were telling me a minute ago you're going to put a pool in.
Yes.
So great.
Our little dog Tux, he's a 10-pound Aussie Doodle, Right now, he's having to go out on a leash, to not interfere with other dogs, and having a yard in the back for the kids and the dog is just wonderful.
That's so great. Any message you would give to somebody who's considering doing this kind of a loan with Coody Co financing?
Yeah, I'd like to say, there's no harm in trying. Take a look at it, see if it's a good fit for you, and, go on about the process and, ask questions along the way. They're very helpful, and there's no harm in giving it a shot.
Awesome. Thank you. Anything else you want to say or share?
That's it.